Lake and Hills traffic, Skyhawk 456 Car Romeo, taking off runway 26, exiting the pair to north, Lake and Hills. It's camera action. There we go. Okie doke. Full power. HG's green. Airspeed active. Rotate. Climb at VY.
Lake and Hills, traffic, Cessna 6878 X-ray, departing runway 26, will depart to the northwest, Lake and Hills.
Nice takeoff.
Thank you. Check ahead. All right. Gas gauge is still screwed up.
Ah, yep, sure is. Has anyone squawked that?
I did.
Okay, good.
In Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 149 Uniform Delta, about 5 miles to the east, and we'll be inbound doing a low approach for 29.
Climb to 2,500.
Yeah, I have the flight controls.
Yeah, the flight control.
I have the flight controls.
I have the flight controls.
You have the flight controls.
I have the flight controls.
Romeo departing 26, Lake and Hills.
Just hold us on this heading at this altitude if you would for a bit. Cessna 456 Echo Romeo, turn left heading 270, maintain 2,500.
Burlington traffic.
Clear to the left.
149 informed up.
Left
2 miles
270,
for
maintain
29.
2,500, clear to the left.
Chicago Vertiport, helicopter 431, Hotel Foxtrot. Helicopter is fourth word Hotel Fox, a mile north of Vertiport inbound landing. Yeah, we'll just offload hot. We'll be in the process of shutting down, but we'll get these guys off as soon as we land. Thank you.
A little bouncy.
Yeah, a little bit of like chop up here. Wasn't any air meant for it, but we do have some fairly high winds around the area just above us. Anytime we've got any differing velocity of winds, even if they're all in the same direction, you'd expect some sort of mixing and turbulence to come out of it. Doing okay?
Yeah. Same thing that happened when I was with Mike, though. My eye starts to burn.
Your eye starts to
Yeah,
burn?
I think it's the air coming from the vent.
Oh, move the vent. Cessna 456 Echo Romeo, climb maintain 3,000, maintain 270 on the heading. And if you would give me the climb at 80 knots.
Climb at 80 to 3,000, maintain heading. 6 Echo Romeo.
So any climbs can be full power. Just pitch for your airspeed. Full power, full power. If we bring power back, then there's a chance that we'll get to 80 knots, but we may not be climbing. Let's go up to 3,500, but give me a good 80 knots there. Good honest 80 knots, but pitch for it. There you go. Our primary guidance in this becomes our airspeed indicator. If I had said climb at 500 feet per minute, then we would use that as our primary guidance.
Service area traffic, Archer 810 on 4 descending through 3,200 or about
That's 456 Echo Romeo. Turn right, right turn heading 360, maintain 3,500. It is clear to the right.
Right to 360, maintain altitude 6 Echo Romeo.
Cooler air up here anyway.
Yeah.
While we're up here in this smooth air, why don't we see if we can identify the VOR at Burlington, see if we can pick up some weather there.
Earlier traffic Archer 1014 on the 45 right downwind 29 Burlington.
On the nav. Not seeing it there. Oops.
What do we do to identify it? Watch your head.
And Monroe traffic, Skyhawk 3, limit departing runway 20 to the east, Monroe.
Well, the want to be able to hear it.
Okay.
Not quite sure how that works.
We'd have to come up here, find our, this is nav 1.
Okay.
So there's our nav 1 button, and nav 2 is down here. We'll press that. That brings the audio panel alive. It says pull to ident, so we pull the volume on that. There we're getting something. Ooh, tell me if that is KBUU, or actually it wouldn't be KBUU.
It is.
Okay. So that identifies it for us, so now we can shut that off so we don't have to keep listening to it, unless you want to get the weather up there.
Is this one nav?
So let's push this in, or you already did. Turn your volume up a little bit so you can hear the weather.
Okay.
So now we're just listening to the AWAS, the identifiers in the background.
Burlington Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1703, Zulu, weather, wind 200 at 10.
Monroe traffic 145, 46 Papa, 5 to the north, please straight in for 20, Monroe traffic.
4 Celsius, dew point 12, altimeter 3011 bar, density altitude 1,800.
Okay, so got the weather?
I was
Burlington,
engrossed with getting back to my bearings.
automated weather observation 1703, Zulu, weather, wind 200 at 10, visibility
100 at 10.
0, clear, low 12,000, temperature 24 Celsius, dew point 12, altimeter 3011 bar, density altitude 1,800.
Okay.
Okay. So now we can just push that, and we don't have to keep listening to it. I'd like you to set this to a 2 indication and east. And when that centers up, what could we do that would take us to the Burlington Airport?
Just follow it in.
Okay. We're heading for right now.
Engineering 761 Delta Victor, 16 to the south at 4,000. We'll be entering a left downwind for runway 18, Fond du Lac traffic.
I have a message flashing. Why don't we see if that means anything to us?
GPS course is 004.
So that's when we asked this to take us from Lake in the Hills.
Right.
That's in the past right now. If we wanted to reset this, we just go direct to enter, and it would give us a new course from right here, where we are, to Burlington. Otherwise, the GPS is always trying to take us back to our originally requested course.
Okay.
And we would have to set this from nav, which is linking this, to GPS, which links this to this. Go ahead and do that just momentarily. Yeah. There's GPS. And you see that that course is off to our right. That's 004. We don't want that though, so go back to nav. All we're going to do is just fly on this heading until this centers up, and then, or just prior to it centering up, we can try and make a turn that allow it to center up as we're making our turn, so we don't just fly through it.
Okay.
Fond du Lac traffic, Centurion 761 Delta Victor is 8 to the south, entering a left downwind for runway 18, Fond du Lac traffic.
Where are we relative to Burlington Airport now? Give me an idea. How far and approximate heading?
We are about, I'd say 18 miles. Okay. 11 miles.
Okay, yep, use your equipment. It really will help us. Okay, and what kind of a heading approximately would you suspect?
Probably a north. We would want to go northeast.
Sure. Yeah, that would make sense, right? From here, right? With what we're seeing here, what we've done.
Fond du Lac traffic, 761 Delta Victor is established on the left downwind for runway 18, Fond du Lac traffic.
Doesn't work. Now we're starting to move the needle.
Okay.
I'm going to make a right turn.
Okay, let's go to the right.
Should be at 030 about the same time the needle gets there.
So how did you select 030 as a heading?
Oh, shit. Should have been 090.
Okay. So we've flown through it a little bit. Nothing.
Yeah, the runway.
No big deal.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going the wrong direction. There, let's bring the nose up and straighten her out, and we'll figure it out again.
So where is this course now?
Follow county traffic.
What do we have to do to fly to that?
Short final for runway 18, Fond du Lac traffic.
We have to go north.
Huh? So as we were flying north before, what side was the needle deflected to here? To the left or right?
To the left.
So now, this course, we've flown through it. And so now it's behind us. So if we continue flying north, are we flying to it or away from it?
Flying away from it.
Yep. So we need to fly, if we flew east, we would never get on that because we would just be paralleling it at best. So we'd have to fly something a little south of east to bring this back in.
All right.
So we want to do that because we got a pretty good ground speed right now. We're going to lose that when we turn back towards the south, so be aware of that.
All right, turning right to 150.
Okay, that should help. Nice turn. If we fly this heading, eventually this should center up again. But we're fairly close, so just dial this in and tell me what heading we should fly to fly directly to the airport from right here using the VOR. There you go. About a 120?
Yep.
Okay, watch what you're doing.
Runway 22, racing southbound.
So let's fly back to about a 120. Go ahead and set your heading bug. And let's get that heading now.
Burlington traffic, 182, entering runway 29 for takeoff, heading to the north.
Let's recenter this because we're fairly close to that VOR, so it's going to move fast. We want to see about where we are, what would take us right to it right now. About a 115, so let's fly that. We're just going to fly over the airport, so 115 should be our heading now. 115, not 15.
Yeah.
Let's make a call that we are 3.5 miles to the west. We'll be overflying at 3,500.
3.5. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo is 3 miles to the west, 3,500, overflying the airport, Burlington.
So now your job is just to keep this centered up. We're very close to it, so it's going to move fast, but you don't want to be chasing. You want to try and anticipate it a little bit.
Burlington traffic, 182, turning to the north.
It was pretty fast, wasn't it?
Yep, yeah, we're almost right on top of it right now. Go ahead and look out my window.
Okay.
What I want you to do, wait for station passage. That tells us that we have gone over the VOR. So let's just fly. This heading is fine for us right now. Wait for station passage. Once we get that, I want you to descend down to 2,000 feet. Zone of confusion. And there's our from coming in. So there's our station passage. So it tells us that we flew over the VOR. Went to a from.
Entering left downwind for 26.
Okay, let's descend down to 2,000 feet. I'd like to descend at 90 knots. Watch your heading. We're flying 090 for right now. Good, we'll find a power setting and just pitch for our 90.
traffic, Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn left base, 26, Lake Mills.
$2,000 you said, right?
Affirmative.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn final, 26, Lake Hills.
And now I'd like you to figure out a course back to Burlington. Either the GPS or the VOR, or both.
Right turn to 256.
Okay.
Is that right?
It is clear to the right.
Dallas traffic, flight check 76, turn at 8 miles final. From the north, transition over the airport to the south, Dallas.
That swung around in a hurry.
What did?
Yeah, DG.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a call, Will.
And our call is down for landing.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, left crosswind 26, Lake Hills.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, 7 miles. Where am I? Oh shit, I lost my train of thought.
Well, if we're heading west to get to the airport, we must be east of it.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, 7.5 miles east, 2000, inbound for landing, 29, Burlington.
Okay, good.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn left downwind.
So if we want to use the GPS to help us there, we could switch this over to GPS, then this needle would match this CDI. The course that we've asked it, just slightly to our right. Or we could have just gone with this, kept it on tab, and dialed it around and figured out what kind of a course would take us right to the VOR. Either one of them is going to work, or both. At 5 nautical miles, vision will return, miraculously enough. You'll be able to look outside and try and find the airport. And and figure out how we're going to make this entry for runway 29er.
Lake of the Hills, traffic Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn left base 26, Lake of the Hills.
Okay. You can take off your view limiting device. Find your airport.
Oh, looking.
Lake of the Hills, traffic Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn final 26, Lake of the Hills.
Should be right on top of it. I'm not seeing it, sorry. Is that over there?
Boy, I don't know. Never been here before. I'm hoping that you can find it.
Yeah, that's it. I can see the taxiway. Oh, we want to come in on, you want to make a right pattern on the 29, right?
Yep.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo is 2 miles to the north, 2000. Maneuvering for the 45, runway 29, Burlington.
Lake of the Hills, traffic Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn left crosswind 26, Lake of the Hills.
Turn left.
Lake of the Hills, traffic Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn left downwind 26, Lake of the Hills.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo on the 45 for right downwind, runway 29, Burlington.
Good.
Traffic, Cessna 5436, Quebec's 5 miles to the north, inbound for landing. We'll be crossing midfield at 2,000 feet, enter left downwind for 27. 26.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, turning right downwind runway 29 Burlington. And I'm too low.
Lake of the Hills traffic, Cessna 32 Echo Romeo, turn final 26, Lake of the Hills.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, turning right base, runway 29 Burlington. Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, turning final runway 29 Burlington. My radio calls suck.
I thought they're doing pretty good. Sail around into that wind. We've got a good crosswind here. Good. Interesting jet sitting over there.
Yeah.
I've got a clue what that thing is.
That's a Magister.
Magister, yeah?
It's French.
Is it?
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 456 Echo Romeo, clear the active Burlington.
Lake of the Hills traffic, 32 Echo Romeo, turn left downwind 26, Lake of the Hills.
That was a French trainer in the 50s.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
We get out of his way for a bit because I'd like to relax a little bit.
Up here, tack off then.
Yeah,
You can get to see him off.
I will.
Lake of the Hills traffic, Skyhawk 5039 Romeo is 6 miles to the east, inbound landing. Wouldn't bother anybody if we came in straight in for 26.
It's Alex Priester. You can tell him it'd bother you. You're up at Burlington. We just go straight ahead over here.
Yeah, I was gonna point my way out so we could both watch.
how is it you are aware of that airplane?
Because I am a buff of 50s and 60s military aircraft.
Ah, well, that's pretty neat.
And we used to stop at the Flying Tigers Aviation Museum in Simi, and they had a couple of them there. Actually, they have flights that they do. The manufacturer is Fouga.
You could plot us a course back 3 Charlie Kilo.
Okay. Funk. So basically my self-critique is I kind of lost situational awareness for a bit there. Actually, I need to clean it up. That's a pretty plane.
It really is, yeah.
3-4 Foxtrot, we're going to be taking the access 29er, going to be westbound.
I think overall, once the cockpit workload got up, I was fine keeping track of where I was as far as heading and altitude goes until more things came on for me to pay attention to. I saw things were starting to go a little bit this way. I noticed I started to get a little attitude control there for a while, so I took some time out to try to get myself back where I belong.
That's what you'd have to do if you start getting distracted by something and the airplane is wrong, and you just want to bring it back and say, okay, I just got to fly here for a minute till things settle down, and then I can go back to whatever was distracting.
But overall, it took me a while to find the airport. I knew where it was because I could see where we were real close to it. But for some reason, I just couldn't make it out. Wow, he got his nose off in a hurry.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jets are pretty cool.
Yeah. What else did I self-flagellate for?